I am Kathleen. Thanks for coming to my channel, Mama Grows. I was invited to join a collaboration, 3 new things you are growing this, was it spring or year? Either way, I'm doing some things here that I've done before, but a little different. Hey, we're gonna try and do some asparagus. I got 2 plants for $8, and I feel like you could easily spend $8 on just 1 dinner's worth of asparagus. So we're gonna try asparagus again. I've bought the crowns a couple times, I bought some seed once, and I bought a big plant that died. So we're gonna try it in a full sun location with lots of organic material, with a little bit of sandy soil. I actually used the sand left over from our chicken's dust bath. So great way to reuse that way. And then lots of moisture. That's at least what I know. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Okay, another thing I'm trying this year is potatoes in buckets. All of these have a potato down in there. And they were actually quite growing quite well from our last year's harvest of potatoes. I've always done those at a community garden, so check out my video on my community garden. But I want to try and consolidate my efforts here locally, not have to drive to the community garden. So in buckets and not in the ground. So we're gonna try that too. See if that's a little bit different. But growing potatoes here, that's something I'm doing new. Oh, that didn't go over as well as I wanted it to. This is all the stuffing left over from when I took apart our couch. Check out that video if you haven't. But in here in the garage, we've got my willow that I stole. And this is the new thing, the absolute new thing that I am growing. Never done this before. Ordered willow cuttings, probably 7 to 9 different willow type cuttings for basketry and for living fences and for living structures. So that's gonna be awesome. You gotta follow along with me when those come in the mail in early April. Different colors, different thicknesses, different uses for willow. These are the free willows I got. I'm all for free, but I really want to make a structure for the kids to play in. That would just be so cool, wouldn't it? Willow's an amazing plant. You can make furniture and baskets. You can feed your rabbits off of it. I learned that from Julie at Dirt Patch Heaven. You can make little playgrounds and fences. So, and rooting hormone, fodder for, did I already say that? Feed your animal? Yeah. So I'm really excited to do the willow. It hasn't come yet. I do need to prepare the place for it to go, but in the meantime, we're just gonna keep drying these out so that I can learn how to weave baskets. Something I've never done before that's new, and this is really just what I'm gonna do in spring until our crops get going outside, is microgreens.
Get back inside.
I do like watching Curtis Stone and learning from him. He's a legit market farmer, but you can learn a lot from the professionals and do it on a home scale. So these were all the seeds that had kind of fallen out of their packets. Okay, and so I didn't know what they were. We threw them all in there, watered them, and we're gonna eat those tops as microgreens. Never done that before. We are growing wheatgrass as fodder for the animals. I've grown it for myself for juicing. That's broccoli. But I've never done it before as fodder, like every day getting more going, have a constant rotation to feed the animals something fresh and green. So that is really fun to do, grow your own fodder. That's basil.
Oh, basil. I'm not kale.
Kale? We have kale right up here. This is kale.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that, you can pinch one off and eat it. Let me see you eat it. Is it? Oh, good. Well, guys, thanks for coming and checking out my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you learned anything new in this video. That's what I want to know, is if I taught you something new. Stay tuned for our willow experiment.